Good morning. Yesterday we discussed about heat, concept of heat, temperature, and what is the cause of heat and temperature. Today I am going to discuss about the thermometry and various types of thermometer which we are used in measuring the temperature. So what is the thermometry? The first word is thermometry. So it is a science where we deals with the temperature of subjects and objects, right? Means it is a branch of physics where we study about the temperature, right, and the effect of the temperature. As we know that the temperature, it is a physical quantity which gives the direction of heat, where the heat flows from higher temperature to lower temperature. Now the next one is thermometer. What is thermometer? As you can see in the laboratory and in hand of a doctor, that device which consists of a glass tube filled with a mercury in the bulb of that tube, and the device is used to measure the body temperature or temperature of any liquid or any mixture. So this device is known as a thermometer. Okay, so thermometer, it is a device which used to measure the temperature of any body, right? So there are various types of thermometer. You can see here, first mercury thermometer, constant volume gas thermometer, constant pressure gas thermometer, platinum resistance thermometer, thermometric, thermoelectric or thermocouple thermometer, and pyrometer. Okay, so these are the different thermometers which used to measure the temperature of any object. Now, the next topic is how a thermometer is, how are the thermometers designed. So first of all, what is the principle of thermometer? When we design a thermometer, then what principles should be used? So you can know that there are different types of substances, liquid, gas, and solids, and they have some properties which based on a temperature, right? For mercury, when the temperature of mercury, which is a metal, right? Mercury is a metal. When the temperature of mercury will rise, it expand linearly, right? Means it expand in a linear direction. So the property of mercury, that is when it is expanded during the heating, is used to design to draw a temperature scale or a thermometer, right? So the principle of thermometer is based on that when the temperature of any substance will increase, it expand linearly. Okay, so this is the principle of thermometer. Now, what is the temperature scale? So the scale which is used to measure the degree of heat is known as a temperature scale. So there are the different temperature scales, as you see here: the Celsius scale, the Fahrenheit scale, the Reaumur scale, and the Kelvin scale. Right, now how these scales are designed? So there are the two fixed point of a temperature scale. So there are two fixed point. First one is the freezing point of a liquid, freezing point of a water, and second one is the boiling point of a water. So as you know that the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure, and the freezing point is 0 degrees C. Means the water will starts freezing at 0 degrees C and starts boiling at 100 degrees C. So the scale between 0 and 100 will divide it into equal parts, that is 100 equal parts. So we got a Celsius scale, right? In Celsius scale, the division of each scale is 1 millimeter. That means 1 millimeter defines 1 degree Celsius, and it is designed by the melting and boiling point of water, which is 0 degrees C and 100 degrees C. So you can say that the Celsius scale is lie between 0 and 100. Okay. Now the next one is a Fahrenheit scale. It is designed between 32 to 180. Right? Means 32 Fahrenheit is equal to the freezing point of a water, and 180 is equal to the boiling point of water. That means it is designed between 32 to 180, and the scales between 32 and 180 is divided into equal parts. Okay. Now next one is a Reaumur scale. Right. This scale lies between 0 to 0 to 80. Right. 80 equal parts. ठीक है ना? 0 to 80. Now the next one is the Kelvin scale. So the Kelvin scale starts from the absolute zero temperature, that is 273.15, and ends to 373.15. That means it has 100 divisions, which is equal to the degree Celsius. Right, means in Celsius scale also 100 divisions, and in Kelvin scale it has also 100 divisions. Okay, but in Kelvin scale the freezing point of a liquid is 273.15 and the boiling point of a water is 373.15. So these are the temperature scales which are used to measuring the temperature. Okay. Now the degree Celsius, the scale degree Celsius is used in a laboratory to measure the temperature of a mixture or a liquid or a gas, right? And the Fahrenheit scale is used to measure the temperature of our body. That means you can you know about that the temperature of healthy person is 98.6 Fahrenheit. Okay, and the Kelvin scale. The Kelvin scale is used in define the temperature of a laboratory temperature. Okay, so these are the different types of scale which used in different measures. Okay. Okay. So the next topic is absolute zero temperature. Right? What is the value of absolute zero temperature? So according to Charles' law, the volume is directly proportional to the temperature. Right? Means when the temperature of any objects will increase, the volume will also increase, and when the temperature of any object will decrease, the volume will also decrease. Now you can decrease the temperature such that the graph between the temperature and volume will be a straight line because it is directly proportional. So the graph between the temperature and volume will be a straight line in decreasing manner, right? And at that temperature, this is the value of temperature, right? The temperature is a in decreasing manner. So where the volume, this is the volume, and this is the temperature. Now you can reducing the temperature from here to here, right? When you decreasing the temperature, the value of temperature, the volume will also decrease. Now find the temperature, find the value of temperature at where the final volume of the gas or the liquid will be 0. So where the volume of the particular gas or a liquid will become 0, that temperature is called absolute zero temperature. So now here, when the volume becomes 0, the value of temperature will be minus 273.15 degree Celsius, right? So at minus 273.1 Kelvin, minus 273.15 Kelvin, the volume of gas or a liquid will be 0. So the temperature minus 273.15 is called absolute zero temperature. So you can define absolute zero temperature such that the temperature, the minimum temperature at which the volume of any substance becomes 0 is called absolute zero temperature. Okay. Now the last topic for today's class is triple point of a water. So what is the triple point of a water? It is a common point where all three phases of a water like ice, liquid and vapor. Means three phases, solid, liquid and gas of a water are eventually in equilibrium. That means it is a common point between all three phases. This is the common point. Right. Below this water is ice. Above this water is vapor, and here the phase line is a liquid. So where the all three phases of water is in equilibrium is called triple point, right? And the physical quantities at that point, the pressure is 0.46 centimeter of Hg, and the temperature is 273.16 Kelvin or 0.01 degree Celsius, right? So at this particular point, at this particular region, all three phases of water are in equilibrium. Okay, so this is about the temperature. Now in the next class we will discuss about the different thermometers. Okay, thank you.